Three homeless strangers discover a baby abandoned in the trash on Christmas Eve.
Peekaboo!
As they search for her family, they're pulled into a web of strange clues, unexpected encounters, and long-buried secrets that turn their night into something far more extraordinary than they imagined. Let's dive into it. On Christmas Eve in Tokyo, three homeless people, Hana, a former drag queen, Gin, an alcoholic, and Miyuki, a teenage runaway, find an abandoned newborn while scavenging. Hana, yearning to be a mother, sees the baby as a miracle and names her Kyoko. Along with a baby bag containing a photo and locker key, they set off to find the baby's parents. Back at their tent, Gin shares a tragic story about losing his daughter, while Hana sends Miyuki on errands. The next day, they use the locker key and find house keys, business cards, and a club's contact. On a train, Miyuki sees her father and runs off, spilling baby food. They wander in the snow, feeding Kyoko with supplies found at a cemetery. Outside, they rescue a Yakuza boss pinned under his car.
Give me a call if you ever have trouble. Goodbye.
In gratitude, he brings them to a wedding at the club, where they learn the woman in the photo once worked. There, Gin recognizes the groom as a man who betrayed him in a bike race scheme. The celebration is disrupted when a hitman disguised as a maid shoots the groom and kidnaps Miyuki and Kyoko. At the hitman's home, Miyuki bonds with his kind wife, who breastfeeds Kyoko. Miyuki tearfully confesses she ran away after stabbing her father over a misunderstanding about her cat. Meanwhile, Gin helps a dying homeless man.
All right, let's ring in the new year by taking out the trash.
And is beaten by teenagers. He later realizes the buildings in the couple's photo match a real location. Hana finds Miyuki and Kyoko and they reunite. They take refuge in a club Hana once worked at, where her mother encourages her to keep searching. A photo confirms the couple's home, and they head there, now a demolished site. Miyuki finds a newspaper with her as a missing person, and her father's message saying he forgives her and that her cat returned. Neighbors reveal the woman, Sachiko, had marriage troubles and went into debt with her husband before they left. While resting, Hana and Gin clash with a drunken man. Miyuki attempts to call her father but can't bring herself to speak. An out-of-control ambulance crashes near them, nearly killing them, and Hana collapses. At the hospital, Gin learns Hana is seriously ill. He meets a nurse named Kyoko who turns out to be his estranged daughter. She learns Gin lied about his past, causing Hana to lash out.
You racked up gambling debt till it got so bad you couldn't bear to face your family again, and that's why you ran away and crawled into a cardboard.
She later reflects on the parable of the weeping red devil, symbolizing sacrifice and friendship, and reveals she plans to leave the group once they find Kyoko's parents. Gin sees a report identifying Kyoko as a kidnapped child. Hana and Miyuki stop a woman from jumping off a bridge. It's Sachiko, the woman from the photo. She reveals her baby was stillborn and, in despair, took Kyoko. Meanwhile, Gin confronts Sachiko's husband, who reveals the baby isn't theirs and was stolen. Gin steals a bike and rushes to find the others. At a temple,
You're too late. You missed a very moving ending.
Gin tells Hana and Miyuki the truth. They spot Sachiko, who steals a truck with Kyoko. Gin, Hana, and Miyuki pursue her in wild fashion. Gin on a police bike, Hana in a cab. Sachiko flees to a rooftop and threatens to jump with Kyoko. Miyuki calms her, saying life is precious, and Sachiko's husband calls out, begging to start over. Sachiko hands over the baby but nearly falls. Hana leaps down the building, catches her mid-air, and miraculously lands safely with the help of a wind-filled banner. Later, Kyoko is reunited with her real parents. The trio, treated at the hospital, are invited to be her godparents. The inspector enters and is stunned to see Miyuki. She looks at him and softly says, "Dad."